I'm directing the traffic, my dear.
If you're a policeman, what am I?
Try thee.
Imagine that. All my life I thought I was a policeman when I was really a hedge cutter.
Now you can see what's wrong with the country. Well, the show starts here, and it goes like this. Good evening. It seems to be going all right so far. Can you... Good evening, 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 good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. 16 good evenings, where we used to do with one. That shows you the level to which the English good evening, along with the pound, has fallen. Do you know, it takes 17 English good evenings for one American good evening, and 33.5 English good evenings for one West German Guten Abend. However, in Tunisia, you can still get 2 good evenings for one Hello Sailor. Yes, our language has been inflated beyond all recognition. To be or not to be has gone up to 3B or not 3B. Almost double. In 1899, this was the value of the English get out.
Get out!
Today...
Get out!
Cock up, number 3.
I got a nice cup of tea for you, I think. How's Mr. Banerjee?
He's not very well.
Why?
I exterminated him.
Well, you shouldn't have done that.
Destroyed it.
Somebody's exterminated Granny.
Yes, put her in the curry as well.
Hello, Dana.
Okay, put him in the curry too.
Now you know what's wrong with the country. With a curry.
Lovely lady, I'm falling madly in love with you.
Good evening. And now, over to somebody you all love and treasure. We visited the septic river tribes in New Guinea. And in Melanesia, the Aku Aku Islanders and their mysterious belief in Thor Heyerdahl, the god of sinking rafts. This week, we visited a lost white tribe on whom no human eye has ever set foot. Mysterious, strange, and remote. They, for instance, believe that if you post a message in the mouth of this iron god, a horned uniformed devil will come, rip open the stomach, take out the message, and lose it forever. Therefore, there is no written language. However, they communicate with this strange wooden box on which they pound out incessant rhythms. Bloody thing.
Good evening. Here is the 9 o'clock news.
They speak a strange patois. They, for instance, call these the apples and the pears. The apples and the pears. And they believe if you ascend these apples and pears, you come to a room where a white goddess awaits you. He strips away his drab exterior plumage to reveal a surprisingly delicate underlayer. To arouse the female further, he dons what are called wincey-et pyjamas. Now, by drawing his fingernails across his body, he induces a pre-sexual trance. Now, the ceremonial vessel, called the gazunder, is taken out and purified for the night. We leave the forest and travel overland until we came to a great septic river. We cross into a great coin-operated valley where the natives seek their food. Can you ask the hunter what he is doing?
Certainly, I'll try. Here, Eric, this is going to kill you.
Go on, tell us. I can't wait.
This geezer here wants to know what you're doing.
Well, I'm frying bleeding fish, aren't I?
He says he's frying bleeding fish.
Frying, bleeding fish.
You can tell him it's a right bloody job and all, because soppy apes come in here half boats after this, asking for a piece of rock, through a skate and 6 pellet of chips, and give you a 20 quid note to pay for it. Makes me bloody spit!
He says the gods are angry.
The hunter! The hunter has caught a tortoise in the boiling rock pool and has placed it on a piece of matting that the natives believe come from the sun. This is the day of the sun when the males of the tribe pay homage to the family god, which is revered and worshipped above all else. Hello! Mo Toka.
motor car, yes. 3.4 litre drag, twin overhead camshaft.
This is a member of the AA tribe who are looked down on by the great RAC tribe who live in another world.
Snipper, 380 quid.
What? Cockneys build these delicate wayside shrines, and such is their reverence for them that they keep the insides spotlessly clean. This is a temple that no woman can enter. This is Bert Terrible, a handmaiden of the temple. He worships the sacred pools called Little Woods. The Cockneys come here and seek relief in these cells of meditation. Let us listen to them at their devotions.
Eating curry for me.
If we linger a while, we might hear the song of their great water god. A fitting ending to these people called the Cockneys. Now, what will happen to these people when civilization catches up with them?
Get out of it! Get
Get
out
up, Mark,
of
come on.
Why will you? Ooh, ah! Oh,
Now you can see what's wrong with the country.
But now it's number 9, Fritz Krappenhauser of East Germany. He's only 20 and a favourite for the silver medal. He sets himself for the start, and the atomic clock is started. And Bert Scroggins of England has come into the contest, and he's eating fried spam and batter. As Krappenhauser tenses himself for the drive he needs, Bert Scroggs goes for his second piece of spam. He drives down with a fork, and a powerful upward thrust lifts the spam. As Krappenhauser starts his run, he's got the wind behind him, and he's into the traditional crouch that gives least wind resistance as he powers his way down into the laundromat, where Mrs. Scroggs is putting in 2 petticoats, 3 Y-fronts, a pair of her mother's green bloomers, which fall on Krappenhauser as he plummets down to the lift-off with a terrific cup of tea, with only 1 sugar to cut down on calorie intake as he's swimming for the summer holiday at Bognor. Up he goes, doing nearly 75 miles an hour. He's well inside the record as he has yet another slice of bread, which will set him back months in his diet. And as a man in Lewisham goes into the gents' carsey and strains over his skis, but wait, he's disappeared. That's incredible. He's gone right out of the picture behind that chapel on the hill with the organ playing Ave Maria.
Fantastic!
Here, Polly, I swear I heard an East German skier say fantastic.
Really, Bert? Who knows? This could be our lucky day.
Mystery still surrounds the whereabouts of East German ski champion Fritz Krappenhauser, last heard saying fantastic over Eastbourne. It's thought he may have defected to the west.
This has never happened to us before.
Is it safe here?
Oh, yes, I'm on the pill.
What is the time? I am Fritz Krappenhauser. I have defected to the west, and I'm afraid some has gone on your husband.
Bert, this is Mr. Krappenhauser.
Mr. Krappenhauser, pardon me not getting up.
Bert!
Yes?
I seek political asylum!
You want Westminster? That's the finest bleeding asylum in the world!
I must go down to the sea again, the lonely sea and the sky. And all I ask is a tall sip.
This here weighs 14 stone, and I am in grave danger.
Look, I cannot keep it a secret any longer. I have fled here because I am bored.
Don't worry. Your boldness is safe with us. He's been Kojacked.
I come seeking freedom wigs.
Molly, am I still here?
Yes. Don't worry, mein Herr.
I'm not worried about your hair. It's mine hair.
Shh, I'm an agent for the NHS. Come, I'll lead you to free medicine.
This is the National Health Service of the BBC, calling the bald and toothless people of Europe. Do not worry. Canisters of wigs are on their way. There goes one now.
Next round! I can't go to the parties with this. Terrible. London Wissen, sagt doch jeder.
A
Hello. I think you should know early in this sketch that I'm not one of these, and again, I'm not one of them. I am a plainclothes policeman disguised as a constable.
Nichts gut.
I've waited for a National Health Service wig, and they give me this. I cannot make World War III in this. Listen to me, sailor. I have 2 million bald, 60-year-old, toothless stormtroopers in Argentina waiting to strike again. But they must have the wigs. They must have the wigs. Otherwise, their bald heads will give away their position from the air.
Stop.
What?
I am a police raid. Nobody move. You've got me surrounded. It's no good lying. I know you're all in here.
Here are your sealed acting orders.
Ah, that's what we've all been waiting for. Oh, pussycat, I'm so tired. Let us rest by this bush. Listen, I can hear the bow bells of London. Ting, ting, ting. What are they saying? Turn again, Dick Whittington. Thrice Lord Mayor of London. Lord Mayor? Here, I've been promoted.
Listen. Are you sure you are a police raid?
Well, reasonably sure. Of course, you can never be positive.
Look! Listen now. Do you look like a police raid?
No, I look like Winston Churchill.
Ah! Run for it! It's a Winston Churchill raid! Listen to those sound effects that have come on too soon!
That's how I broke the back of a gang of Germans who had smuggled 10 billion pairs of false teeth out of England and causing acute embarrassment to our armed forces.
All right. Come on.
Today, Open University introduces a new crash course for latecomers. It will combine art, economics, English grammar, nutrition, history, and music. We start at Sotheby's, where the late Lord Woburn is auctioneering some of his priceless collection of
magnificent Ming vase, which must be worth nothing.
100 guineas.
Too late, madam. It's already gone.
Oh.
Lot number 2, a magnificent rasher of bacon. Do I hear 1,000 guineas?
No, you bloody well don't.
You bloody well don't, we bloody well don't, he bloody well doesn't, they bloody well did.
Shall we start then with £3.10?
500 guineas.
Any advance on 200 guineas?
Yeah, 300 guineas. I am bidding against myself because I want to suffer.
He suffers, they have suffered, we will suffer.
So to Adolf Hitler for
Himmel, mine, here, today, there, and everywhere. This is ein kleiner Nachtbacon. Genuine, but I fear it hath been streaked a pitter-pat of long.
Streaky bacon? We march on Denmark tonight. I will not have streaky bacon. You go down there, down, get the way, and stand, kill them all.
If that's how you feel, I doth most strongly commend a second opinion from the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That loony? He's only made 3 films.
I am Valentine Dow, your friendly district actor. I've been operating Quasimodo's hump for the last 87 years. It's been a good life, and the pay is good.
New melodies from out of the sky, my brother and I. Hello, I'm Bob and Alf Pearson, the White 3 Degrees. We've had a lot of... Shut up! We've had a lot of fun. Shut up! We've had a lot of fun singing through Quasimodo's ears, but then, of course, we're used to playing low joints.
Hey, take no notice of all this crapology you hear. Hey, I've been trying to escape. Is this another jailbird? Hey, wait, listen to me. Wait a minute. I've been trying to escape from Quasimodo's feet for nearly 200 years now. I tell you, hey, I tell you, wait a minute. Now listen to me. Listen, I tell you, it's hell down there. Hey, listen. Hey, I'm getting athlete's foot all over.
It's time to go, son.
Hey, not again.
Bye-bye, Blackbird.
Hello, sailor! Serve aboard the Quasimodo bumboat. It's a man's life defending the southern approaches. Now remember, there's a government health warning on the tail of every sailor's shirt.
Next week's late study group will be on Saturday at 3:34 a.m. And now you can see what's wrong with the bloody country.
Sounds of idiot laughter, hammering and banging, are in fact the happy sounds. Idiot laughter, hammering and banging. They belong to England's only idiot scout troop. They all joined when they were 7 and have failed every knot-tying test, woodcraft, and firelighting test. But such was their enthusiasm that Lord Baden-Powell did not have the heart to tell them. Strangely enough, this year they have shown remarkable powers of recovery. They can now dress themselves. Let us go inside and speak with their senior sixer.
I am Lord Baden-Powell.
What a wonderful memory for names.
I've
All right, now tell me this, sir. Who are these gentlemen hanging up there from the beams?
Learning to untie knots.
And they're getting knotted. Isn't that wonderful? It really is. All right. Oh, and what's this over here?
These scouts have solved the problem of putting jigsaw pieces together that don't fit.
Now, what's this over here?
Well, Your Majesty,
what's this here?
I'll get this. I'll get this. That is one of the cups that we drink at home.
Now, tell me this, sir. Why is he smashing them?
Because he don't know how to wash up.
Really wonderful, it really is. Now, tell me this, sir. Why is this gentleman over here? Why is he mending them?
Well, we can't afford new ones. He's the sex clothes. All the men in there are over the age of 70. And the Danes can't be far off when they go blind. Stop that. Now, this is a woman.
Now, wonderful, it's a woman.
Lesson 1. Yeah, this is the advanced mensa class, Your Majesty. And now, a brain test. Gilly, port, child. Which one of those coconuts is the piano? And, that one. No, it's under this one. Ha, 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 ha. Now then, we have great difficulty in remembering tunes in this class, but we have mastered the note of G. And using that, Your Majesty, we are going to sing Ralph Reeder's Riding Along on the Christopher.
With this sort of youthful enthusiasm and ingenuity, Baden-Powell can rest in his grave. What's this?
Those are the sea scats.
And now, a thought to take you to bed.
Land of the hope and the glory, mother of the made thee mighty, made thee mighty yet, wider still and wider, made the power of light forever, made thee mighty yet, God made me mighty, mighty, mighty yet.
You can. An intimate musical interlude now on BBC Two, but be warned, do not play this instrument at home without medical supervision. Cue Milligan.
Start! Eat!
Good evening. Now, here's someone else to say good evening.
I'm sorry about that.
What I should have said was, here is somebody who's going to try and say good evening. However, he'll be appearing later on in the programme with a second try at saying good evening. By the way, I've suddenly realised if you've just switched on, what I'm saying must mean absolute rubbish to you. So what I'll do is I'll recap.
Yes, well, I hope she's satisfied.
Satisfied, right? The second time tonight. Anyhow, what happened was this, you see. I said, here is a man who's going to say good evening. But he said...
Hello, sailor.
How did you do that? By the way, have you ever done this without an aphrodisiac? Maria, I've just met a man called Maria, and suddenly that name...
I couldn't resist that. Beautifully marked and downwind, too. And on the whole, I'd rather be in Philadelphia. With petrol the price today, it's the only way to travel.
Arsenal 3, Tottenham 8.
Shut up, Rover! Good dog! Shut up, Rover!
Why did you buy a deaf dog?
Just a minute, dear. I want to put the dog out.
Next week sees the opening of the new German opera season at Covent Garden, and here is a preview of what you will be seeing.
In a little town where I live, fellow. He's the leader of the village choir, and his voice is warm and mellow. He drives a fruit cart around the street, and everybody knows it. He doesn't sing or rave about his fruit, he simply blows it. Doing it all day long. It's better than any song. Though it isn't very pretty, you've got to admit it's cute. So all together, let it go. It certainly comes to stay. Hear him say, hey, fruits in season plenty there is, apples, plums, and the old raspberries. It's a special day. Certainly come to stay. It's a treat to hear him say, hey, fruits in season plenty there is, apples, plums, and the old raspberries. Everything is special day.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Coming, darling!
one of you two is Mr. and Mrs. R?
We are.
Do you want this privately or on the national health?
National health.
Now then, what appears to be the trouble?
It's me husband. Suddenly he can't talk proper like.
Has he ever talked proper like?
Oh, yes. But recently he's become very difficult to live with.
Do you find him trying?
Aye. Last night I found him trying with Mrs. Soper on the back step.
That's not an illness.
He soon had one, though. I fetched him one on the back of his nut with a coal shovel. She screams, and I belted him on the back of his nut again. I said, Bert, will you stop doing it when I'm trying to talk to her? It was that last blow that done something to his voice.
What?
You tell him, Bert.
Good heavens. The witch of like I never have I not seen, which in my whole career, etc. Say the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy cow. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no known cure for this disease. Therefore, there can be no known ending to this sketch.
Good evening, and OBE. I am standing outside the world's first sexual hindrance boutique, an attempt by the late Lord Longford to suppress the ever-growing number of sex shops in the Mall. It's made a good start with this Victorian mangle. This small red manual, not to be confused with the black manual, it tells how, with correct use, this mangle can reduce sexual permissiveness forever, even longer.
My husband was a sex maniac. Oh, I couldn't take no more of it. But that's all stopped since I bought my sexual hindrance mangle and dropped it on him.
And now you're about to see the sexual steamroller sterilizer effect a cure on the Archbishop of Canterbury.
All things bright and beautiful, all creatures.
Oh, good. Do you think I will be cured of sex soon?
All things wise and wonderful, the Lord God
Oh, if an injured cricketer can have a runner, why can't a newsreader have an emotional conscience?
Good evening. Here is the 9 o'clock news.
Dead on time! Not like your bloody British Railways, late, late, late. News is only on time here because we sleep here, that's why.
Today, the Queen held a garden party which was attended by nearly 1,000 people.
Yeah, but not me. Not Corbett Woodall, no. All those silly old puffy tarts with the feathers and those puffy guards officers. But not Butch Corbett Woodall, no. Look here, I flew fairy swordfishes during the war. It was worth the night just to get into one of those things. No, the Queen, the least she could do for me is to give me the O, or the mum, or the look, or the look.
Last night, 2 young climbers were trapped by the Urals. I beg your pardon, that should have read trapped in the Urals.
All make mistakes, can't we? It's one if we don't make more mistakes reading this rotty rubbish day after day.
You try saying disestablishment parliamentarism after 3 hours at the bar with Billy Cotton Jr. You try saying Billy Cotton Jr. after 3 hours in the bar with disestablishment parliamentarism. Same all day long. With child's head caught in Balham railings, crippled Jewish figure caught in lift. I broke me leg falling off a ladder this morning. Nothing in the news about that. Corbett Woodall broke his leg today. Nothing about that now. Look, the blood's congealing in me sock.
We interrupt this interruption with this interruption.
Your next news will be at 11 o'clock.
By then I'll be stoned out of my mind.
And so, good night.
And a lot of you.
What day they?
Good evening. Household How to Do It Yourself, number 2. Tonight, I'm going to show you how to start your own wine cellar.
Someday he'll come along.
He'll come along.
The man I love.
The man he loves.
And he'll be big and strong.
Big and strong.
The man I love.
Man he loves.
And when he comes my way.
This is one way of getting the camera's attention. Okay, a bunch of boys were whooping it up at the Malamaloot Saloon. The boy that played the piano was playing a ragtime tune. When out of the night, all covered in things, came dangerous Dan McGrew. Somebody's knocked it off. Okay, I'll do the gun spinning.
Very interesting, but what was that for?
That was for camera 3, and this is for you.
Oh, dear.
Nobody trying it funny. I get the laughs in the show.
Okay, let's see you get some.
All right, then. There was 2 Irishmen. One said to the other, my daughter's marrying a guy called O'Reilly. He said, O'Reilly? He said, no, O'Reilly. Okay, so I don't get the laughs in the show. Just for that, take your partners, for this audience didn't laugh at that joke once then.
Fang! The throat! Not me, not me, not me!
Kill Fang! Kill!
Okay, I'll kill Fang, what now?
You fool! Fang is a guide dog for the blind.
Did you hear that? Fang is a guide dog for the blind!
Why are you shouting?
Because he's a guide dog for the deaf! Did you hear me?
Oh, dear! A ricochet!
I'm not stopping in a show where a dog gets the payoff!
You ain't seen nothing yet!
What's this?
They shouldn't put chickens on drugs.
Good evening and welcome to Royal Windsor. Amongst the least visited of the royal annexes is this building. This is, in fact, the headquarters of the Queen's Jubilee Boy Scouts Anonymous. I will now go through this door, which apparently will let us inside. Now, you have built this hut for the Jubilee celebrations.
Have we? Hip hip! Hey!
I can't help noticing that there is, in fact, no roof.
Yeah, we noticed that as well, just by chance.
How did you, in fact, notice this just by chance?
One day, it started to rain. Drip, drip.
Right.
And I said, let's get out of here or we're all gonna get wet. And when we got outside, you know what? It was raining out there as well.
It was raining out there as well.
Yeah.
This is
Head Scoutmaster John Addit Smith.
Is it?
Your middle name is unusual.
No, it's Addit.
Why Addit?
People see me and say he's Addit.
And what have you done for Jubilee year?
We done Knee Trembler in the Derby. And Scout Len Lightower has done this sculpture for the Queen. Isn't it a good likeness?
A good likeness. And now, for the second part of that question, who is it?
Prince Charles.
It doesn't look like him.
No, but wait until he's 85. Then it will.
Come to Duke of Marlborough country, where the big flavor.
Don't worry, son. With this method, you cannot miss. Ready, take aim, fire!
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Brilliant!
I see there's only a skeleton service running tonight.
Brilliant. Okay, you dirty rat. Hands together. Kneel down. Now listen, Blue Eyes. Et tuum dedicatum, et servitum Christum, semper fideli, amen.
This man is laying on his back, touching his throat, groaning and overacting.
Brilliant.
He's wearing a greasy bowler.
Brilliant team.
Good God! He's been ordained!
Ordained? Well, who do you suspect?
It looks like a typical 6 3/4-inch collar Archbishop of Canterbury job to me.
Jewish.
There. Now you're Christian. There. We must get him to the ordination hospital as soon as possible.
Mountain and fell down. And so it came to pass that they all spake out.
One more time!
And all the tribes did.
He doesn't know when he's beaten. Are you the Jewish mother?
Well, no, actually, I'm a Catholic, but I'll do anything for money.
This is the worst case of ordination I've seen since Pope Pius did the Archbishop of Canterbury job. More money, yes. Remember how they speak. Ah! Good God! It's taken!
My name's Dick.
Anything for money.
Sherlock Holmes.
Listen, you swampers! I must warn you that anything you say that is funnier than me will be cut out in the edited repeats. Here is a newsflash. It's been reported that the Archbishop of Canterbury is holding out in Lewisham. Exactly what he is holding out, the police will not say. It's also reported that he's holding an atheist hostage. And here is another flash.
We know you're in there, and we know we're out here. Throw out your croziers, or we'll send in the Jesuits.
Keep back, copper. I got Margaret Thatcher prisoner. One step nearer and she gets ordained.
You fiend out of hell!
One step nearer and I'll kill myself.
This is an opportunity not to be missed.
Mrs. Thatcher, darling, are you all right? Mrs. Thatcher, speak to me, Mrs. Thatcher. Speak to me. Can you hear me? She's deaf.
Jove, I enjoyed that swim, Jim.
So did I, Eric.
Yeah, but it's not real water, you know.
No.
It's only a piece of paper with the water painted on it. That's why we're not wet.
Of course. Well, as we're dry, why don't we do a sketch on land together?
Spliffing idea. Let's do it over here where we were marked for the rehearsal this afternoon. Yes, right. Knock, knock, knock on the invisible door.
Coming along the invisible hall. Walk, walk, walk. Click, squeak, crunch. Open.
Hello, we have reason to believe that you are a man standing in an invisible hall.
Yes, but he's out. Can I help you?
Yes. We are Jehovah burglars.
But I'm not Jewish.
I'm coming to that later. You see, me and my friend here are being persecuted for our beliefs by the police.
What are your beliefs?
We believe you've got a lot of good silverware and stuff like that in here.
Good heavens, that's absolutely true.
We only believe in the absolutely true.
What are you doing?
You!
But why are you removing that very valuable silverware? Should be kept in a safe, and it's mine.
We have a disbeliever here, brother. We must convert him. Kneel down and say after me, "Oh, my bleeding head."
Oh, my bleeding head. Here come the ground.
Sergeant, there has been a distinct thud on the head at 365 Hagley Road, Birmingham.
This is a job for the police. They're playing our song. Pardon me, sir. We have reason to believe that a lump on the head has been committed at this address.
Well.
Heel, Fang, heel.
Heel Fang, he says.
I'm sorry, sir. I shall have to arrest your wrists with handcuffs.
In connection with what?
With the rest of your arms.
You can't arrest me. I'm a distant cousin of the Queen.
This puts me in a very difficult position.
Lend him a quid until he's straight.
Heel Fang.
Heel Fang, he says.
Sergeant, I think I can hear someone coming down the stairs.
Quick, let's run out of shot.
Where's Agent Frey? This could mean promotion for you.
Oh, I'm sorry, burglar. My wife thought she heard policemen down the stairs.
Trying to escape, eh? I arrest you for being Houdini, and while I'm here, give me a kiss.
Darling, let me explain the mystery to you.
Yes?
You see, the reason why these handcuffs fall off my wrists is because I am thin through malnutrition brought on by VAT.
This man needs a fat-free diet. We must hurry. That joke didn't get a laugh. We must get this man to a criminal wrist-fattening restaurant as soon as possible. Otherwise, he may die. Then the charge would be... murder!
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a fine audience, very fine indeed. Where else would you get the desert song for fourpence on a 137? And now, to continue.
Now, any particular wine?
Yes, any particular wine. Listen, it's time for the cabaret.
Ow!
And now, testing. Hello. The Revere at Catford is proud to present from Merry Hong Kong the cabaret sensation of the year 1929, Miss World. And here he is, China's very own Grok T Thing.
Oh, okay, Lotus Blossom, take her away. It are great to be lapped. For my first trick, is there thin criminal in audience?
This could be my lucky night.
Lucky night, big hand for lucky night.
Oh, I'm not really Grotty Thing. I'm really a police. And I've trapped this thin wrist criminal in his lair.
Don't come out, because I'm coming in. Ow!
Tonto, look! There's a golf hole in distress.
Wentworth.
And it's a birdie.
White man come. With athlete's foot.
Sir, you're standing on my hole.
You must be a funny sheep.
That's why I wear a mask. Who's a saying so?
Matt Dillon, Marshal of Dodge City, Royal and Ancient Country Club, no Jews. I'm giving you 5 minutes to get your balls off my green.
You calling me and my successful TV series a liar, sir?
No, sir. Me and my even more successful TV series is just telling you to get your balls off my green.
It's fighting talk from where my successful TV series comes from.
Okay, me and my even more successful TV series is challenging you and your successful TV series to shoot out high noon stars on Sundays, 6:15 Yorkshire Television Colour.
Ladies and gentlemen, finally the entire cast in an hour of ad-lib coffee.